22-year-old James Boyle from Brixton sprayed ammonia in the face of a Metropolitan Police officer. This was caught on body cam footage.
Hey mate, you alright? You take hands out pockets for me.
This week, James has been sentenced to 16 years in prison at Kingston Crown Court on the 13th of March, having pled guilty to the following offences: administering a poison or noxious substance with intent, possession of a firearm with intent, using a firearm with intent, assault equalling actual bodily harm, possession of a bladed article which was a knife, possession of another bladed article that was an axe, and having a corrosive substance. Detective Chief Inspector Rebecca Woodsford from the Specialist Crime Unit said, "Boyle is an extremely dangerous offender. We are pleased that the overwhelming evidence gathered during our investigation left him with no choice but to plead guilty. We have no doubt that he would have caused further harm had he not been identified and arrested so quick." She said the force's thoughts remain with the officer's family who was involved in the incident, and is lucky that he hasn't had any long-term suffering injuries. Police officers routinely put themselves in danger, she said. The incident occurred shortly before midnight on the 17th of June 2022. Police were called to reports of people acting suspiciously in a parked car on Commonside East, Mitcham. One of the police officers, PC Samuel Gord, approached a male that the police now know to be Boyle, and they attempted to speak to him. They told him to take his hands out his pockets. Boyle then pulled out a bottle and sprayed the officer in the face with ammonia before he ran towards him. Despite only being able to see out of one eye, the police officer used his parva spray, and this stopped Boyle and he turned around and fled. PC Gord said in the victim impact statement that at the time of the incident I was in fear for my life. I did not know what he sprayed at me. I thought it was acid. My thoughts were about my son who was at home, and he'd be growing up without me, or with me having a disfigured face. PC Gord and his colleague PC Garner then chased Boyle, and as they did so, Boyle pulled out a firearm from his waistband, pointed it at the officers, but he didn't fire. He then escaped on foot. An investigation was launched, and police spent hours collating evidence and trawling through CCTV to identify him. He was arrested by police on the 24th of June 2022. They found him with an axe and a knife inside his rucksack. The police then discovered the firearm that he pointed at them was also real, and it had rounds of ammunition inside. So I really want to hear what people have to say on this story, and don't forget to send your stories to news@scarcitystudios.com, and I'd really appreciate it if you liked the video to support the channel. Any donations are welcome on the Cash App, and the link is in the bio. This is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe.